you are very successful. Congratulations. The words are very meaningful.
皆さんこんにちは。ワールドトラベルウィズエンバシーへようこそ。ナビゲーターの大場パスカルです。素晴らしいモザイクがあります。モザイクの国、あるいは青も特徴的な色としてありますが、今日私が来ているのはチュニジア大使館です。それでは早速中に入ってみましょう。Hello.
Hello. Welcome to Tunisian Embassy.
Thank you very much for inviting us. Pleased to meet you.
Thank you very much for coming to Tunisian Embassy.
I just saw a wonderful mosaic in front of this building.
Actually, it's a replica of a very famous mosaic in Tunisia. Tunisia has a very long history, more than 3,000 years of history, and the mosaic is reflecting that long history. Now we have the biggest collection of mosaic all over the world in the Bardo Museum. And that mosaic is called the Triumph of Neptune.
We are so excited to discover your country today.
Thank you very much.
今回も食、ライフスタイル、そして音楽について大使と大使夫人にお話を伺っていきたいと思いますが、チュニジアの青と白のイメージのまんま素敵なテーブルを今日はご用意していただきました。いつものようにこの番組でやっぱりデザートから説明していただきたいと思うんですけれども、見てください。So beautiful dessert on the
Thank you.
It's
Thank you very
wonderful.
much. Thank you.
So I choose today to introduce sweet version of Tunisian couscous.
Couscous
Is classified as intangible world cultural heritage. Why I choose this dessert today? Because it's the dessert of the season. It keeps us warm in winter time.
甘いクスクス、皆さん食べたことないと思います。It's a standard dessert in Tunisia.
Yes, exactly. So we put sugar on it and dates and nuts. We produce and export dates, which is kind of fresh fruits. It's not dry. We put mass foof, the pomegranate, and we can replace it by what we have at home, even raisin, grapes.
Okay. Can I try?
Yes, do so.
いただきます。ちょっとスパイス。
We can put sometimes cinnamon, but
Cinnamon.
It's flavored by rose water.
だからだ、なんかね、ふわっと素晴らしい香り
Yes,
が
we
します。
can put what we have at home, either rose water, geranium water, orange blossom water.
とても美味しかったです。
ありがとうございます。
日本の食材で作れるレシピを載せておりますので、ぜひぜひチュニジアンワールドをご家庭で試してみてください。それではここでチュニジアの噂についてチュニジア大使ご夫妻に本当かどうか聞いてみたいと思いますけど、まずは食から。チュニジアでは絶対に欠かせないあるスパイスがあるそうなんですけれども、それが本当なのかどうか聞いてみましょう。Is that true or not?
Definitely yes.
Definitely yes.
Actually, harissa, it's must have at home in Tunisia. It's kind of paste of red chili peppers. It's very spicy. Actually, Tunisian wasabi.
Okay.
In order to make it a little bit mild,
Okay.
so we add olive oil,
まあ、
and we can eat with bread.
Can I try?
Please.
やっぱちょっと試してみないと。チュニジア人にはもうマストアイテムなの。どのレストランでもいらっしゃいませの後にはこうやって出てくるのだそうですよ。辛さ、王様級の感じが、香りもね、すごく香ばしい。で、初心者はオリーブオイル忘れずにという。
Maybe even more, please.
Even more. やっぱり。
Thank you.
お送りしたやっぱね、ふわーってオリーブオイルのクオリティが全然違うのが分かりました。いきます。
辛いの？
全然辛いの苦手なんですけど、な人でも美味しいですね。
Thank you.
美味しい。でわさびも 辛いけどふわっと逃げるっていうか、香りを楽しむのと、ちょっとシミラーな、It's very similar.
I compare it with wasabi always.
すごい。これは美味しいです。And I'm so interesting to find what is that in my dish. 春巻きのような、なんだろう。
It is number one Tunisian entree.
どうやって食べるんでしょうね。
Absolutely, you need to eat the brick by hands.
By hand.
It's usually a triangle shape, but we can find it as a half moon shape.
Okay.
And it's stuffed by chicken, egg, what we have at home. There is an egg inside, so you need to be careful when we eat it.
わかります。これ気をつけて食べないと中の卵が全部お皿に逃げちゃう。こうやっちゃうとこう卵が逃げるから。
Idea is to go with the small bites. いただきます。
いただきます。もう美味しい。こっからがチャレンジの時間でございます。
Challenge, no? Once you get to the egg, try to swallow.
Okay, わかりました。いきますよ。
But you are very successful. Congratulations.
合格だそうです。Thank you very much. あ？褒められたばっかりなの。これ最後難しい。
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. テスト合格。やっぱりチュニジアっていうとオリーブオイルが世界的にも評価が高いということで、大使にちょっとご紹介いただきたいと思います。
Tunisia is one of the main producers and exporters of olive oil all over the world. You can see the nice bottle, but also it is done with the olive tree. And the Tunisian olive oil is already present on the Japanese market, so you can find it and taste it. We have a very long tradition of producing wine since the ancient era of Carthago, and since then we continue producing very good wine and spirits. For example, here this is a sample of Tunisian champagne. But also very famous spirits. For example, this one, it's made of figs.
イチジクのリキュール。
And it is made, produced and appreciated by the Jewish community in Tunisia.
そうなんだ。
This is the spirit of dates. We do prepare some gifts which are illustrating our national products. So we have for those who will win, whether wine or olive oil. And I hope that they will appreciate through these products Tunisia.
素晴らしい。聞きましたか皆さん。ぜひぜひ応募してね。次はライフスタイルについて、大使にチュニジアの噂について Yes or No で答えていただきたいと思いますが、チュニジアといえばジャスミンがとても有名なんですけれど、実はジャスミンを贈る日っていうのがあるそうなんですが、本当かどうか聞いてみましょう。Is it true or not? ジャスミンの日あるのでしょうか。
Jasmine anniversary. I don't know. Yes and no.
It's not anniversary, but the man gives to the woman jasmine bouquet. The wedding ceremony, the groom offered to the bride bouquet of jasmine.
I have to.
Tunisian people, they love jasmine because it symbolizes serenity, purity, happiness. The jasmine is our national flower. Tunisian families plant a jasmine tree and the children collect the jasmine to make a bouquet called mashmoum.
マシュモーンっていうブーケを。
The season is summertime.
夏ね。
Summertime.
なんかチュニジアに行ったらいろんなすごいいい香りがしそうですよね。実はチュニジアではお客様を迎えた後にもそのフラワーウォーターというのが出てくるそうなんですが、ちょっとご説明いただきましょう。
We use marash, it's artisanal water, the rose water or geranium water, what we have at home, and to say goodbye with rose water to refresh.
はい、
じゃない。ありがとうございました。
どういたしまして。
帰 える、そうなんです。
So it's very refreshing.
Yes、本当ね、わーっとなんか幸せな気持ちでまた会いましょうね、さよならみたいな形で。
Thank you.
こういうボトルが、まあきっと出入り口のところにあって、
おもてなし？
おもてなし、素敵なおもてなしをいただきました。チュニジアといえば皆さんどんなイメージがあります？やっぱり私は砂漠のなんかイメージがあるんですけど、実はチュニジアにはラクダのレースがあるという噂があるそうなんですけど、本当かどうか大使に聞いてみます。Is it true or not?
It's definitely yes.
本当なんですって。
Actually, all these activities are organized within a very famous festival in the city of Duz. Several thousands of visitors from Tunisia, but also from abroad, coming to discover this southern part of Tunisia culture.
そうなんだ。
So there is a race of camel, but there is a race of horses, a race of dogs also. Yeah, and there is also kind of Tunisian sumo. There is wrestling.
皆さん、スター・ウォーズ見てますよね。出てくる砂漠のシーン、チュニジアで撮られてることを知ってる方も多いと思います。
It is not far from Duz. It is in Tozeur, another city in the south of Tunisia. This is one of the main attractions for the Japanese tourists. The Tunisian desert, where you can find nice oases producing dates, but also a nice dune on the southern part of Tunisia, and it has inspired many Japanese artists. Yes, including painter Omishin when he visited the southern part of Tunisia.
他にもたくさんの日本のアーティストの方が、チュニジアにいて自然だったりその文化だったりに触れて出てくるんでしょうね。チュニジア音楽の世界をちょっとディスカバーしていきたいと思いますが、チュニジアの伝統音楽の中でなんと何時間も続くというものがあるということを聞いてきたんですが、本当なんでしょうか？ Is that true or not?
Yes and no. Not so long, not many hours, but there is one typical kind of music, very famous, called malouf, which has its roots coming from Iberia, especially from the southern part of Spain, Andalusia. Spanish from that region came to North Africa during the 15th century, and they brought with their culture. It becomes mixed with the local music, and we have this very kind and nice music, very slow, very soft. And malouf means something that is something that we are accustomed to. So that kind of music, it comes and take the lead of the all other music.
Very interesting.
Thank you.
I'd like to hear that.
Thank you. I will suggest that we listen to a piece performed by a band of Japanese ladies, 100% ladies, that visited Tunisia and learned music there, learned malouf, and they came back to Japan and they are performing very nice pieces of malouf. So maybe we can listen to that. So generally there are poems of love, yes, and the music is very slow and soft as you can listen, and it's a small band composed of lute and flute and just a drum, so it's not big band, very much appreciated.
なんかすごいね、優しい気持ちになれるっていうか、It's very relaxing.
Yeah, indeed.
優しい気持ち。日本人が歌ってるとはちょっと一瞬わからないぐらいの現地で勉強されたということもすごいですね。素晴らしい。最近ノーベル平和賞の授賞式でアラブ女性として初めて歌を披露した歌手がいるそうなんですが、その話をちょっと大使に伺ってみたいと思います。Is that true?
Yes, definitely yes.
Definitely
Yes. She is the famous Tunisian singer Amal Matlouti. She becomes famous after singing in the Nobel Peace Prize ceremony when Tunisia was awarded Nobel Peace Prize in 2015. She was the first Arab woman to sing in such a wonderful event. She has a very famous song called My Word is Free, كلمتي حرة.
大きな影響を及ぼしたエメルさんの曲、ちょっとみんなで聴いてみましょう。Let's show her video together.
The words are very meaningful because she's talking, she's singing about the freedom, and you know, this song became like the anthem of the Tunisia Jasmine Revolution. The revolution is, as we call it, revolution for freedom and dignity. So this is an illustration of what the population were requesting and are still going with this democratic process in Tunisia. Yeah, she has such a strong and soft voice. Yes,
So she's not just a singer for Tunisian people, it's much more meaningful.
it is.
Her songs made something very strong for Tunisian people.
It is. I think she is a kind of universal singer because she is singing for the human values. This song speaks about freedom, but other songs speak about peace, speak about climate change, speak about children. So I think, yes. She's speaking about SDGs, I should say.
そう、ワールドワイルドなメッセージを送り続けている人です。
Yeah.
なんか伝わってきますよね。アラビア語であるとしてもやっぱり今後なんかこうパワーみたいなので、ちょっと鳥肌が立ってしまいましたが、音楽の持ってる力、The power of music is so strong, especially in now. Unfortunately, our world is so complicated situation with the COVID.
Yes.
And I think the music can make something new for us, bring our power.
Yes. Yes. It is no borders. The music can bring relief to people, make them less stressful, and it is a way of exchange between nations. So I'm very glad with this experience of Amel that brought to the Japanese public, and we'll have more curiosity to know more about Tunisia. Actually, we are blessed to have very strong bonds of relations with Japan, and the cultural relations is part of them.
I'm so curious to go to Tunisia, and I really know I'm not the only one. I'm sure the viewers would like to go to Tunisia one day.
Thank you very much. All Japanese visitors will be welcomed with big hearts, with the jasmine national flower.
You're looking forward to seeing all of you in Tunisia one day to enjoy Sidi Bou Said, Sahara, our traditional food.
本当にチュニジアの知らないことを本当にいっぱい教わった気がしますし、ますます興味が湧いてきました。大使ご夫妻、本当に今日はありがとうございました。バイバイ、ビスラマ。
Bislama. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Shukran.
Shukran. Bislama.